In the soft light of this early autumn morning, Slane wakens quietly. The day is too young yet for the main road traffic and the coach-borne tourists. For the moment, Slane belongs to its own people. Some are natives of the village, like Joe Ledwich, clerk to the Navan District Court. Born and reared in Slane, aged 75. Last surviving brother of Francis Ledwidge, one of Ireland's greatest nature poets who lost his life in the First World War. Some have come to settle here, like Mrs. Terry Trench, better known as the artist B. Orpen. In the village hotel, the bar prepares itself for the tourist parties that will pause here today on their route along the Boyne Valley. Down by the river, the proud shadows of Slane Castle watch across 3 centuries of local family history as the Earl of Mount Charles begins the morning inspection of his estate. It's a pleasant morning, too, for the flowers in a garden near the top of the hill of Slane, overlooking the village. Enthusiastic gardener, untiring raconteur, Paddy Coyle is 76 years young, born and reared in Slane. Morning in the farmyard of Dominic MacDonough, aged 71. Family has farmed this area for countless generations. Slane village and the Meath countryside around it lives with antiquity as a close neighbour. Thousands of years ago, far beyond the beginning of recorded history, the rich lands of the Boyne Valley attracted their first known settlers. Today, a board folger office at the main site of that early civilization marks the growth of world interest in the Newgrange tumuli. Newgrange is one of Europe's most remarkable prehistoric monuments and one of Ireland's most important tourist assets. The people who erected this huge burial mound in the valley of the Boyne some 4,000 years ago vanished without trace. They left behind them at Newgrange and in similar mounds nearby at Knowth and Dowth clear evidence of extraordinary constructional and artistic abilities. But most of all, they left a fascinating question mark, an archaeological puzzle that was already 20 centuries old when the Christian era began.
We are free-born sons of the travelling people, got no fixed abode, with nomads we are numbered.
In the 5th century, Slane witnessed another remarkable arrival. Here, on the hill of Slane, according to tradition, St. Patrick lit the Paschal fire and so brought Christianity to Ireland. "700 years later, in 1142, the great Cistercian Abbey of Mellifont was founded a few miles north of the village. Today, this splendid ruin is all that remains of the Abbey's former glory. But in their time, these stones have known some of the great events and most tragic personalities of Irish history. In 1690, the web of history spread itself across the Boyne Valley yet again. Williamite and Jacobite armies met here on the banks of the river and in the glens and hamlets around it. Heroism and slaughter, 70,000 troops determining a mighty issue and leaving ripples down the centuries after them. The Williamite victory was decisive. The end of the Stuart dream had begun. Today, the smooth, majestic flow of the Boyne gives little reminder of its stormy past. The river valley around Slane is gentle and quiet. Nature, on the whole, has not been defaced or rudely challenged. Perhaps it was inevitable that the peace and unspoiled beauty of the district would in time produce a poet's response. On the bridge at Slane, this bronze tablet commemorates the village's own nature poet.